Awesome, so we're going to keep tucking into this here. And you can see this is a good example of how that ridge is kind of somewhat disguised. And if it was a low contrast day and you couldn't, like, imagine that background was the same colour, you wouldn't be able to see that ridge, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd disappear. You can slowly climb up and just keep this cruise climb going. That's nice. Don't need to pitch up anymore. But this is a good example of a dead-end basin off to the right here, so you can follow that if you got lost and you can't actually get over the saddle there.
Yeah.
So we're going to follow around this ridge, so we'll start drifting around to the left here. So the saddle we're crossing is just around to the right of this first spur here.
Still keep coming up. That cruise
what's that?
Still just hold that cruise climb all the way up?
Yeah, just this cruise climb's good. You can level off at 5.5, that gives us enough altitude to get over the saddle. So this is where as we're coming into the saddle, we're sort of thinking, okay, well I know because we looked at the map that we can't turn around once we get in there. So we're down low and we go, okay, how are we feeling? Where's the wind coming from? Are we in updraft? Are we in downdraft? Okay, conditions are smooth, we've got lots of excess power, we're climbing well, it's looking good. Coming up to our decision point, are we happy? We can see the saddle, we're above it. Okay, yep, we're happy, so we're going to continue on. So we're going to drift across to the right here. Staying on the right hand side. You want to get nice and close to the right. Because again, even if you did have to turn around here, like right now at this point, we could still scoot around if we needed to.
Yep.
Excellent. So here you go. Here's your first alpine saddle crossing.
No way.
You got Mount Aspiring up there in the distance.
Oh wow.
Incredible. So come around to the
we're
right.
going around to the left here.
Come around to the left.
You can see navigating in the valleys is quite tricky, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Everything kind of looks the same. And we're going to use this whole basin, so we fly around and we level off sort of anywhere around here. When you're in the mountains, it's not so important that you're maintaining altitude super accurately because you get up and down drafts, you just kind of go with it. But yeah, so these bases around here also get used for heli skiing quite a lot.
I bet.
We'll just put an angle of bank on now. Yep, just like that. And then we can just use that, basically. We just want to use up the most turning room here, so we can come in at a nice 45-degree angle on this. Fox Juliet Bravo's just coming up Albert Burn Saddle from the north, 6,000, and then Volta Glacier. Nice, so we'll keep coming around. We'll keep turning in, so we're about 45 degrees. And then we'll roll the wings level there. But now we're going, okay, how are we feeling, right? Yep, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
no downdrafts, it's nice because the wind is coming this way, right? So if we were to experience downdrafts, it would be here.
Yeah.
So if not, we just turn back around and we've got heaps of altitude to play with, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're happy, so just carry on as we're going through here. Just bring the power back a touch as well. You got the Albert Burn Saddle over there. Albert Burn Hut.
Oh wow.
Is that a helicopter to stay sort of thing?
About 10 grand a night.
Alright.
Bad income.
Nice. And now we can start flying around to the right here. Yeah, so this is the big sort of ice wall. So that big vertical wall just to the left of Mount Aspiring there is basically this face of Bonner Glacier.
Wow, and that's ice, is it?
It's ice and rock over there, yeah. Cool.
Follow this ravine through there.
So this saddle in front of us here is where we're going over the Volta Glacier.
So again at 45 into it?
Yeah, so we'll basically fly straight at it for now, just because it is still quite a long way away.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we'll probably come at it at a 45 this way.
Yeah.
So where you're going now is pretty good, and we can stay at 6,000 feet for now, and then it'll get us over into the Volta Glacier. Pretty cool country though, eh?
Mate, I'm fucking blown away right now. You've got no idea. But like, you know, if you were to talk about options, you still do have those valleys, like that glacier, the snow one, like, it's not ideal, but if you're aware of it, then you know there is an option.
Yeah, it's more abstract thinking than, oh yeah, let's just find a field, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Nice. So we're going to pop into the Volta Glacier because the conditions are pretty nice.
Yep.
We're going to cross over it at a 45 this way, and we're going to turn around to the right
Okay.
because the wind's kind of, I think the wind's kind of coming up on that other side over there.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of fly in, we'll hug that side, and we'll fly up the glacier, and then we'll turn around and fly back down it.
Yeah, because it's sort of southwesterly still, isn't it? So it'd be
Yeah.
coming up from there, if it is. What's this saddle altitude?
Don't know, it's not marked on the chart very well.
Yeah.
So this is an example of, okay, so we've got an unmarked saddle here. So when you're looking at the saddle, we're going, okay, is the saddle moving up or down in the windscreen relative to the terrain behind it?
Yeah.
So if it's moving up, it means you're not going to make it, right? If it's
Yeah.
moving down, then it means you are. You know, we can say we've got, and then as you get more practice, you learn how to judge height. So right now we've got about 800 feet of height as we come above it.
Yeah.
Now we can start turning around to the right here.
That's all ice.
That's all ice.
Oh,
So this is the
okay.
Volta. This is the Volta Glacier. Nice, good. Yep, we'll just keep flying up here. So you can see when you're in the glaciers like this, so we'll just pitch up a little bit, just a cruise climb, just because there's a little hump here.
Yep.
You know, there's not a lot of contrast, right? So this is where you got to be quite careful because you can lose depth perception, and it makes it really hard to figure out how you're going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so we'll drift off to the right hand side now,
Get back on that side.
and then we're going to come around, we'll turn around, and we'll fly back down the glacier. It'll be a little bit rough through here.
So just sort of hug that side, come around, use that as a circle.
Yep, exactly. Okay. Fox Julia Bravo, Volta Glacier, just under 7,000 operating. You got the west coast out there already. Right.
Alright, coming around.
Start that turn around to the left now. Yeah, bring the power back as well. So turning in a high wing's always fun because you can't really, it's quite hard to judge if you're kind of making the turn.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be a little bit more careful when you're doing this in high wing aircraft. But we can start descending down as well, so we can lower the nose a touch. But yeah, you get these massive cliffs of ice just below you here as well.
Yeah.
Yep, so we'll bring the power back just below 2,500 and we'll start descending down this glacier. Nice. Straight line, we'll probably hug thinking the right hand side. Yeah, nice.
Mate, this is really something else. So that's all ice bed there, isn't it?
That's all ice, yeah.
Bettingham.
So even in summer, this is all glaciated. Nice, we'll keep turning around here.
Some of the most epic stick flying you can ever do, really.
Yeah.
Those guys in the mule land on this glacier, or like those little bush planes and
I
stuff?
don't think so, because I don't know. I'm pretty sure this glacier is quite undulated because of the wind that rips through here.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure. Don't know. But you can see like the blue of the
Yeah.
glacial ice.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty special to be able to fly down here.
Yeah.
But yeah, also you get these massive avalanches that come down.
Bit of a headwind there, maybe.
Yeah.